Hi, Deanna. It's Andrew Montic here, trying to answer your question for the week. The quote from the reading that really kind of made you think was that the migration situation in Europe is not merely an issue of semantics. Categorizing people has consequences. These categorizations entitle some people and exclude others. You also want to know if it's time for us to rethink the definition of refugee, which was established in 1951, and expand it or make it more specific, that kind of thing. So the first thing that comes to mind for me here is the Darfur crisis, where there were large amounts of people that were suffering, and the United Nations took weeks to decide whether it was even genocide. It took them weeks of debate and arguing to even decide if that term was being applied properly. So not having the proper term for what's going on can certainly get in the way of progress, and I think that could be happening here with refugee. So at the same time, we also see that a lot of people that are coming to Europe under the almost like a pseudonym of refugee are actually seeking economic opportunity. As the Atlantic piece pointed out, they're usually when a refugee comes from a war-torn country, he displaces with his or her entire family, where they're seeing in Italy working-age males coming together in groups looking for jobs. So I think figuring out and narrowing down the definitions of refugee or economic migrant or whatever is really going to keep us from shoehorning everybody into this one-size-fits-all category. And by extension, it'll help prevent us from trying to mitigate these challenges by using a one-size-fits-all solution, because I don't think that's the right way to do really much of anything from a public policy standpoint. So that's my take on it. I think you had a really good question, and I'll see you next week. Take care.